We have definitely seen an uptick in attendance.
Changes to gun laws here in our state of Florida last week. We're taking you live to a local gun show to tell you what this means and if attendance is up this year.
He needs to pay the price.
There you go.
I have no sympathy.
Plus, a woman arrested after thousands of dollars worth of lottery tickets are stolen. We walk you through what happened as your News at 6 starts right now.
Live, the news you count on. Gulf Coast News at 6 on NBC.
Let's take a look at this video today. So it shows some flooding outside Tin City. This is in Naples. We're hearing this is due to the high tide there, but not something you typically see every single day there. Thanks so much for tuning into Gulf Coast News here on our very local app here at 6 o'clock. I'm Elise Chingari.
And I'm Alexa Velez. We're going to get you straight over to Gulf Coast meteorologist Sarah Blue, who's keeping an eye on these storms right now. Sarah, what can people expect tonight?
Well, we are expecting a few more scattered showers and some thunderstorms, but really a lot of the rain is beginning to slide off to the coast. Right now, the only patch of rain that's really still on land is near Estero, but that is sliding off to the west. Now, let's talk about that coastal flood statement. That's near Naples, where we did just see that flooding video. A lot of the rain has moved out of the area, but we could still see some isolated flooding all the way through 8 p.m. tonight. And like we said, it's not because of the heavy rain. In fact, rainfall totals are not that impressive there. It's more so due to the high tide. Now, all of this rain is continuing to slide away from Florida off into the Gulf. We could see a few more scattered showers through the rest of the afternoon and the evening, but I'm not tracking anything widespread. We're kind of out of the worst of it. However, rain chances do stick with us over the next several days. I'll tell you when you'll need your umbrella. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Well, we know that the open carry laws changed here in our state of Florida last week, so there's plenty of effects that these new laws can have. And today, we know that the Fort Myers Gun Show has been taking place at the Lee Civic Center. Gulf Coast News reporter Nayla Grandpierre is live after the gun show here tonight. Nayla.
The Fort Myers Gun Show held here at the Lee Civic Center today is where the manager tells me there's been an uptick in attendance. He says it could be because of new legislation. Last week in Florida, the state determined where you can and cannot open carry.
So we have, Florida Gun Shows is our traveling gun show across the state. We do all the biggest shows from Miami up to Orlando. And the last few weeks, we have definitely seen an uptick in attendance all across the state. All the shows have gone up, and that's mainly because of Governor DeSantis passing the bill about tax-free until the end of the year.
That tax exemption that Robert was telling us about took effect earlier in September and runs through to the end of the year. The state sales tax is on a variety of hunting equipment, and for the first time, it includes guns and ammunition. You can catch the final day of the Fort Myers, Florida Gun Show tomorrow. Reporting live in Fort Myers, Nayla Grandpierre, Gulf Coast News.
The Battalion Fire Chief in Estero, Shane Siebert, will be in court on Monday for his arraignment hearing regarding fraud. This week, we know we received these new documents, and investigators say he used task force credit cards to buy personal equipment. The other half of the documents lay out a history of domestic violence with his ex-wife. FDLE arrested him last week. As we know, at this time, he's still on paid leave.
Everyone in Fort Myers Beach, the deadline for you to register to vote for the special recall election is on Monday. Here's a look at all the key dates. This upcoming Monday, the voter registration book closes. The vote by mail request deadline is on Thursday, October 23rd, and the special recall election is on Tuesday, November 4th.
A woman has been arrested after allegedly stealing lottery tickets in Fort Myers. We're told this happened at the Racetrack gas station off 6 Mile Cypress. So take a look. The woman who you see here, Crystal Green, she was eventually arrested after her boss noticed thousands of dollars missing from lottery tickets. Gulf Coast News reporter Jackie Gunther headed out to that scene today to walk us through exactly what happened.
Theft is wrong. I don't care how it is.
Lee County deputies say a racetrack employee is facing grand theft charges after stealing lottery tickets from the store she worked at off 6 Mile Cypress. Crystal Green was arrested Thursday.
If you're out of money or something like that, you just can't steal from some other people. And if she stole a bunch of tickets, that could have otherwise went to other people. And they probably would have really appreciated that money.
Her boss noticed something was wrong during a routine lottery audit. He was missing $1,620 in tickets and $2,310 in winnings.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, it seems like a lot of money to win off of lotto tickets in general, but the fact that she stole them is pretty terrible.
Deputies say she took several lottery tickets, scratched off the barcode to see if there were any winnings, and gave the winning tickets to her boyfriend.
According to deputies, Green was also seen bagging up tickets and walking out of the store without paying.
If you won a whole bunch of money and stuff like that, you deserve it. You paid for it. If she didn't pay for it, she needs to pay the price.
There you go.
I have no sympathy.
Green was charged with grand theft. Reporting in Fort Myers, Jackie Gunther, Gulf Coast News.
The Purple Color Run was this morning at Centennial Park. This 5K raised money for the Epilepsy Alliance Florida, which is an organization that helps support those affected by epilepsy. Today, they had over 100 participants and raised $10,000. Lauren Marquardt, who organized the event, says she plans on having it again next year.
When I moved home after living abroad and I realized that the Fort Myers community was kind of lacking epilepsy advocacy efforts, and there had never been a 5K run or walk ever in Fort Myers. And so, yes, super grateful for everyone who turned out for such a great cause.
This is the first ever Color Run fundraising for epilepsy in Fort Myers.
All right, it's time to take a look at what's going on in the tropics. Over the last few hours, we have some new developments here as we no longer expect development of that area near the state of Florida. We've been watching that yellow area of interest near Florida. It no longer is expected to develop, and we are expecting that unstable weather to still remain in place. However, a little bit of that lowering pressures is going to contribute to keeping our weather somewhat unstable and unsettled over the next few days. And chances for development in the Atlantic, in the central Atlantic, have begun to increase. Now, as we take a look at what's going on here, we're noticing here this yellow, this orange-yellow kind of colored bean area. That's the area that we're now monitoring in the central Atlantic, given a 60% chance of development over the next few days. This is going to continue to move across the Atlantic at west-northwest motion, and it looks as though that if some development is going to take place, it's going to be a little bit slower in nature. Now, let's take a look at what's going on as far as the futurecast goes. Over the next few days, slowly beginning to get itself organized, and as we get to right around, I would say midweek, noticing that area is going to be probably be our next named system. The next named system on the list is going to be the F-named storm, and it continues as we get toward the end of the week, getting a little close to the islands, but all indications do suggest that this will stay a little bit north of the islands. Now, if we do see the next named system on the list, it's going to be Jerry. Now, even though we don't expect impacts here along the Gulf Coast, we are seeing a few impacts when it comes to our weather over the last few days. With more on that, I turn it over to Gulf Coast meteorologist Sarah Blue.
Hey, thanks so much, Raphael. Well, we are still tracking those isolated showers and thunderstorms near Estero. A few pockets of rain toward LaBelle, but really we are out of the woods when it comes to the worst of it. We can't rule out an isolated shower here and there along our coastal communities for the next hour to 2 hours. But really, we're not expecting much in terms of rain coverage for the rest of the evening. Just some clouds for us. Now, we are going to see some gusty winds. A small craft advisory is active for all of the waters near Port Charlotte and out toward Venice Beach. That's because we are tracking quite a few gusty winds and some rough surf conditions. That's not just us, that goes all the way across the Gulf, all the way over to Texas. And that's because we're going to see some gusty winds. Now, wind on land is going to be between 10 to 15 miles per hour. It will be a bit breezier out in the ocean. That's where we could see about 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. You know what? Things calm down overnight. We pick up again tomorrow early in the morning. Temperatures, though, are set to decline. Even though we're keeping those breezes in the forecast, we'll fall down into the mid-70s tonight, 74 in Gateway and in LaBelle. Tomorrow afternoon, we're flying back up into the upper 80s and low 90s, 89 in LaBelle and Punta Gorda tomorrow afternoon. Remember, we still have the small craft advisory in effect tomorrow, so be cautious if you are heading out on the boat. That's active through 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Like I said, gusty winds and some potentially high seas out there, about 5 to 7 foot waves if you are taking the boat out. A lot of the breeze that's causing this rough water is linked to these two areas of low pressure. Previously, we were watching these. That's what the National Hurricane Center was keeping an eye on. No worries about those anymore. Those are just going to bring normal rain to us. It's really this one that I'm watching as it slides to the west. That's going to keep our weather pattern a bit soggy over the next couple of days. About a 60% chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Drier air, though, begins to work its way in Wednesday and Thursday. Remember, we are getting closer to the end of rainy season. About 11 days left on that. We are going to keep things soggy today and tomorrow. Some drier air tries to get in here as we round out the work week. That will make things just slightly sunnier, but rain does return as we make our way into the weekend. That's going to keep our afternoon highs only in the upper 80s. Otherwise, overnight lows hanging somewhere in the mid-70s over the next couple of days. That's your Gulf Coast forecast.
And in just over an hour from now, a game that not only matters for in-state bragging rights, but for the goal of an ACC Conference Championship, college football playoff appearances, and possibly a national championship. The number 3 Miami visiting the trip up to visit number 18 Florida State. The Noles have shown that they can hang with the best of them, beating Alabama to open the season. Then the Canes have impressive wins over Notre Dame in Florida and a veteran quarterback in Carson Beck. Both teams can run the ball. The Noles entering this weekend second in the country in yards with quarterback Tommy Castellanos, a dual threat. Both teams know a win tonight can go a long way, and the coaches are ready for this competitive game.
Obviously we talk a lot about this game. It's a 365-day-a-year game, and what you do, how you prepare. And everybody can get excited during game week, but it's a mindset of what you're willing to invest throughout the course of the year that's going to put you in position for this week.
And it's all about the work, anyways. There's not a single bit of noise, hype. Not a single member of the audience on TV or in the stadium that's going to be able to make a play one way or the other. It'll be determined by those that are on the field.
That's coming up on ABC. But in Orlando tonight, the Knights are getting set to host their first Saturday night Big 12 game. UCF fell for the first time last weekend at Kansas State, but tonight they square off against the other Sunflower State team, the Kansas Jayhawks.
I'm just looking forward to everybody coming here back home after the loss and just getting together and just bringing that energy. Even though we lost the game, it's a new week, new team. We back out here at home, big conference Big 12 conference play. So I'm looking for us to go out there and play a strong game, a good game.
And tonight, right now, actually, Florida hosting Arch Manning and the Texas Longhorns at the Swamp. Here's a look at that score. Florida up 22-14 currently. And it's game day for the top-ranked team in the nation. Florida Southwestern Volleyball back on the road, chasing their 13th straight win earlier today. The Bucks have nearly been untouchable, winning 9 of those last games in shutouts. And now they face another ranked challenge on the East Coast against number 18 Daytona State. FSW's dominance continues. They're sitting at 17-1 overall. The Bucks have now beaten 3 straight top 20 opponents on the road. In today's match, it took 5 sets, but they still got that W. Letizia Okonofua led the charge with a career-high 22 kills, while Arena McKinnon tallied a career-best 51 assists to keep the streak rolling. And then starting on Monday, FGCU men's golf is gearing up to host the West Bay Invitational for a second straight year. A dozen teams are coming to Estero, including several ranked in the national top 100. For the Eagles, this course is home. They've been playing at West Bay for 5 years, and this season, they're stacked with experience. It's actually the exact same roster as last season. In 2 tournaments so far this year, the Eagles placed 2nd out of 16 and then 7th out of 13. The West Bay Invitational tees off on October 6th and 7th, and it's totally free for fans to attend. Lots of sports, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you had a lot to get through there.
I did, but I mean, hey, there's a lot of golf fans down here in Southwest Florida, so you got to go out and support the Eagles.
Not only Southwest Florida, just Florida in general,
Exactly.
right? Exactly. People come down here to retire and golf. Well, thanks so much for joining us here on our app. We'll see you back here for Gulf Coast News at 11 o'clock.